It was after the whole me, Brett, and then they went on to EQ. Because they went all the way to Wales to sit outside Brett's hotel. Bearing in mind they live in Liverpool.
Take off TikTok, do you know what I mean? You got two grown men stalking a woman, and then you've got the people supporting them just because they, have a dislike for you.
Well, that's what it is, Ange. They'll have all the haters in, egging them on. Do you know what I mean? It's not right.
Yeah, honestly, you get a restraining order against them,
Well, I've just been kicked out the live because I called them a fucking old woman. And to go and get a grip.
It's like if you don't support them, they'll just block you, they'll mute you. That's it.
And why don't you ask him to come in here and answer?
I've just said what you want to get out of it.
Why he does that to a woman?
No, there's no point.
There's not. I don't know what he wants to get out of it.
See, he's vile, but they're just
honestly. If you get a restraining order against him, you can actually also stop him from talking about you on social media. So he wouldn't be able to say anything about you. You know what I mean?
You know what?
Are you going to go to the police,
I think because I've contacted the police so many times about so many different things, and the police haven't helped whatsoever. So it's like
when I've said to them, then he's just started saying, "Watch what I'm going to do. Watch what I'm going to do."
Somebody that just lies for this kind of attention that she gets. It's kind I don't know you like that, and I don't know this.
Oh, that's at Jessie, Ange.
Yeah, she's just been calling Gemzino all kinds, saying Gemzino, when they threw the egg, Gemzino stood there like a lost chicken and never done anything.
No, because I told Gemzino to stay back because it wasn't her fight, and I didn't want.
No, it's not, and then you don't want people going out and all getting involved, and she's in a strange city, isn't she?
Exactly, I didn't want her getting involved in, all that, so I told her to stay back and just not say nothing.
She's finding up lives about me, I said, but she hasn't though. You've started all this by going down the hotel on Friday. You've started it. And you've said you haven't done it for clout. Now you're finding up lives and you're all doing it for clout. And that course assassin, she's another one. She's only on there because of what she's got going on with Mad Hatter and AJ. That's the only reason she's jumped on their side.
Yeah.
See, people are just using it for clout.
She's got a baby, hasn't she, to AJ?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why was you on the phone to the police that night yourself? I heard it.
I've no idea. I was really, really drunk. I've no idea.
Yeah, you accused Barker stalking you, and
my head was all over the place. Like, I have apologised to Barker. It's got nothing to do with
yeah, but what? Right, it's a pattern, right?
I can't do no more than apologise and
Yeah, I agree
hold my hands up and say yes, I have done wrong. I'm sorry.
But what you did that night, the whole night was like, how can I put it?
But then, hang on, when the police did turn up, so the police turned up to my flat, and it wasn't because I rang him, it was because Trolls had rang him and said that there was a firearm in the property, basically.
Yeah, but do you understand the phone call you made to the police could have made somebody,
How does it?
for what you said?
Health issues there, is it? Is there? When she's looking after her finances, she's all intact there, isn't she?
I can't hear it. Ems.
I don't know why I did it, but I did, and I know
You did, yeah, but
I apologise, and I know apologising doesn't make it right.
Yeah,
but,
I understand that. No, I get your apologies. I do get that. But what I'm saying is, Barker, you put him on live stream, and you made his face on live stream. You said some terrible things.
His face was all over live anyway, regardless whether, I showed him. His face was already on the live anyway.
Yeah, but that's not the point. We're not even talking about this and that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, it's like you got all these people going for one woman. And I've had that done to myself. It's not nice. And I don't understand the mentality of some men on here that go for women. Go for a man.
I don't think that Mad Hatter, when she's sober, she's ideal for you, but the way she was as well on Friday just wasn't good for you to be around.
But I actually think Mad Hatter's quite a nice girl and quite
She is.
supportive of Emma.
She was later on when she sobered up a bit, but earlier on when she was completely out of it.
No, I
when
think
she-
I think you're wrong about that, because I think Mad Hatter was actually, yes, she had a bit to drink, but generally she was really like trying to help Emma, and her boyfriend was really sensible as
He
well.
was amazing, AJ, but I'm on about, did you see the very start of it when the live very first started? On
Yeah,
Mad
they were all
Hatter's live.
Yeah, they were all
really-
drinking all day.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
she was
but I
really
mean,
excited
before-
to come down and like to meet me and stuff like that. It's like excitement, and she had a bit to drink, obviously because of nerves and stuff like that. She doesn't get out much, the same as me.
Seems like a really
No, I
sweet
think
girl,
she's
Emma.
lovely. She comes across lovely and dead caring. But I think when you're like that and then some people are really drunk, sometimes it's just not good to be around, is it? When you've just gone through what you've gone through. If you get me, I'm not saying anything bad about her because she was made up and it's probably company for Ems, but it just means Ems, you've had a couple of hard weeks, haven't you?
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean? So I just think it might have just been too soon to be going out like that after you'd been like that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. But at the end of the day,
I don't know, maybe. Sorry.
I was going to say, at the end of the day, I think people just need to leave Ems alone. Do you know what I mean? Let her do her own thing. Don't you?
But
don't need-
Emma, Mad Hatter's actually a really good friend to you. I just wanted to say that, babe.
You could see she really cares about you.
Yeah.
And AJ, he was amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
He was very calming and that. AJ.
Yeah. But the thing is, a lot
I
of people
think
just
maybe
do it for the
Mad-
clout. I'm not saying Mad Hatter, but a lot of people do it for the clout.
I think Mad Hatter, yeah, she might have had a few too many drinks before she met Ems, fair enough. But throughout the night, like, she was like,
No, she
trying to
sobered
help
up.
Ems, do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, she sobered up and she took it home. But even AJ was saying, I was laughing because he was going for a walk, and you know, when he got home, and he was saying like they were still in bed, and he was saying Ems's bed was like sleeping in a hotel. It was the most comfiest bed we've ever been in.
Yeah.
He said, even though how good you was the way you slept on the couch and let them have your bed.
Right, so I let someone in, but not if you're going to attack men.
And
Really.
that other mommy's boy is live streaming you, and like, can I just say, guys, Emma knows she done wrong. There's no need to be nasty inside the comments. Like, she's a girl on her own and she's been stalked by two men.
Exactly. And people
Exactly. Why are you people? Exactly, Angie. Why are people overlooking that? What these two men, so-called men, are doing?
I was going to say, they're not
Ems is-
dangerous.
Yeah, Ems has done wrong. She's done some crazy stuff. But does that justify two men like stalking her like the way they are? Like, why is people not looking at that side of things as well? Do you know what I mean?
What I don't understand what Ems does, and her kitchen is her business. Don't watch
Because
it.
she's in her own home. She's not affecting anybody else. She's in her own. She's in the comfort in her own home. She's in her kitchen doing what she wants to do, and that's her own business. If she wanted to have 1,000 men in her kitchen throwing them out the window, that's her business. She's in her home. She has nobody to
Definitely.
answer.
I'm lucky
She
to
doesn't
get
have
one
any
man.
friends. She doesn't have any partner. She doesn't have anybody to answer. She's her own person. She can come and go whenever she wants.
This is what I'm trying to say. People don't need to keep telling Ems do this and don't do that. You know what I mean? Just
If
like,
If Ems wanted to go out of her house with no clothes on, with a brush, with a mop, that's her own business.
Yeah.
It's nobody else's business.
1000%.
Yeah. But we got your back here, Ems. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you.
And like the amount of people that actually are so nasty in her comments, you should really have a good look in the mirror and ask yourself, if someone was doing that to my child, would I like it? No, you wouldn't. So think before you speak. Everybody else has feelings. They might not show them, but as soon as they turn off that phone, something could happen and it'll be on your head. So think before you speak.
And the things that this Jack was bringing up last night, so his name Jack was.
But Angie, do you know what annoys me, right? It happened 8 years ago. Why did he have to wait till Ems had company around her and was intoxicated? Why did he wait till then? Why couldn't he wait till she was in her kitchen on her own? Or wait till she was sober and confront her?
8
Why
years
do it when
ago,
she's
that's
intoxicated?
ridiculous.
Yeah, she
with
just
her
went live
friends?
and said that he's going to be getting revenge. That's what came out of his mouth now, just earlier before. He said he's going to do everything he can to get revenge. Something like that, he said.
It's vile.
You need to be careful, Ems, and just keep a watch on what he's doing and round your flat. Have you got a Ring doorbell?
I've got cameras outside, but even that doesn't stop it because, you know, they've even come round and egged me property. They've come round with balaclavas on and gloves and started buzzing on me buzzer, then recording outside the property.
What the hell? That's just goddamn weird. You right, Pearl?
Hey, Ange. Hey, Ems. Ems, can I ask you something? Will you answer it truthful, please?
Yeah, go on.
Firstly, you know when you broke everything up in your kitchen, was that a bottle of fake blood on the side?
No, it wasn't.
It's just because there was no cuts there after all that, and then the bottle was on the side because it was captured in the video. And secondly, did you say to Dave...
What bottle? Because there was no bottle. And
there's a video on the F page of it, so that's what I was looking at.
There was no involvement with the bottle that night. It was... well, I'm not going to say what it is, not on here, but it was not a bottle. It wasn't glass. It wasn't a bottle. It was a something sharp. And
it was about the bottle with the fake blood in. Is that what you used when the police come and you wiped it up with the towels? Is that what you used?
I don't have no fake blood, and Dave already seen the cuts.
Right, and then when Dave come down, did you say to Dave when he asked you about going getting help? Was it for the views?
No, I didn't. And I don't know why Dave's saying that. Someone already messaged me today about that, and I've put them straight. I said no, because that did not happen. I spent an hour and a half on that phone call with the crisis team. I wanted help. I still want help. I'm still going to attend my appointments. Just because what happened Friday doesn't mean that I'm not falling back into, you know, I still want the help, and I'm still going to attend my appointments, and I'm still going to try, regardless of what people think.
Realise it don't happen overnight. It just won't. You know what I mean? It could take months.
But I'm saying, like, you can check yourself in somewhere. If you desperately wanted help, Ems, you can check yourself in somewhere. Come on, you've got the funds to do it.
I don't want to check myself in somewhere, you know. I've got my to look after. I've got my dog to look after.
No, there's places,
it's not that easy,
places
honestly.
where you can take your dog with you when you're paying private.
Well, I don't know. I've no idea.
Yeah, you can. If you check it out, there is places where you can take Faithy with you when you're paying private. There's
Can I ask you a question, Pearl? This Jack, what they're doing, do you think that's right? Do you think
No.
Yeah.
But I don't think none of this is right on here, because imagine the people that this is affecting, right? All this SH and on here. The same as you last night, Angie. I woke up through the night, my phone was bing, 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 and I took no notice because it constantly comes through with messages. Come back from the toilet and it was still going. It was everybody sharing me all live. Your mods were concerned last night. You weren't letting anybody in, and you had the scissors.
Yeah, but Pearl, that was an accident.
You fell when you've been drunk. Look how many times you fell, and you had them near your throat, near your face, near your eye. That wasn't nice to watch last night, Angie.
Yeah, I know, Paul. And like when you're talking about the fake blood in regards to Ems, you know, I did mention something like that because somebody came with it to me, you know, with this picture of this what.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
And, you know, Dave got in the box and he actually put me right. He goes, well, you know what I mean? Because I do that myself. And I have, you know, as you know, Pearl. So the last thing I want to do is be mocking someone else. And because a lot of people were saying that what I did was tomato sauce and stuff. And it really wasn't. So I kind of get him, you know, it's not nice when, you know, you've done that and people just taking, I suppose, mocking you. You know what I mean? Saying
Angie, the first time it was, your mum even come out and said it. But we know that you've done it other times where it has genuinely been blood. But that one time when your mum come in,
what I'm trying to say is with the fake blood and with that, you know, with Ems, I'm not going to say that is fake blood because that's just mocking someone's SH.
I know, I'm not saying it. Well, I've just asked her a question.
Yeah, no, not saying you, Pearl, but other people saying it. You know what I mean?
But I do think all of this on here is absolutely, it's wrong, because the amount of people that it's affecting is unreal, and there's people with serious problems that it is affecting that. I don't know. I just think it's all wrong and it needs to stop.
Yeah, I agree with you, Pearl. I do, and I'm like Ems. That's why I can never criticize Ems. Do you know what I mean? Because I get where she's coming from. You know, it's not just easy where you go get help and you know magically overnight you're okay.
I'm not
You
saying
know?
it is easy, but there is places now where you can go and pay for it yourself and check in. And how Emma's has just said she's worried over Faithy, I promise you, there's places you can take your dog with you. And like I said, when you're paying for it, they will do it to your, like, to customise round you.
Can I just say to people in the comments, because stop talking about Marcus, okay? Because
They're
that's
being
not
so nasty.
I'd be mortified if someone said shit like that, okay?
No, Caroline, I'm not so perfect. But what I'm saying, all of this SHing online, if you're that low with yourself, the last thing I'd want to do is sit on a live with thousands of people watching, doing things like that. You'd come off the app. If
Yeah,
you
but
were that depressed, you'd come off the app. So
yeah,
don't start telling me that I am so perfect. This
yeah, but
is wrong on
sometimes when
so
you're in a
many
state, you
fucking
don't realise what
levels.
you're doing.
You
When
are.
you are in that state, sometimes you do not realise what you were doing.
But everybody realises to do it in front of a camera. That's what I'm saying.
But maybe
You'd
she
break
comes
it up,
on
you'd
here because
fire
she's
everything.
lonely.
Yeah, but
You wouldn't be
Pearl.
thinking to stand in front of a camera and do it.
Yeah, but Pearl, Ems has already said that sometimes she doesn't remember the next day. And it's the same with me. I don't remember half the things, sometimes I do. You know, so when you're in that mindset, you're not thinking I'm in front of a camera because the next day you can't remember anything. You know, at times. Do you know what I mean?
The
Well,
next day
that's what I'm
after I
saying.
do
You
that,
should take a maybe a little break off social media, especially when you're having a drink. Come on it every day, but when you're having a drink, maybe don't come on it, because if you know how that it's going to affect you and you could just flip it any second, why would you want people to be sitting watching you do that, to have things to chuck back at you for? Come on.
Yeah.
That's all that I'm saying. Listen, nobody's saying stay off the app or do whatever. Angie, your own bosses. Nobody can tell you what to do. But I just think it's wrong on so many levels for all these people that's out there with genuine, like mental health problems who does do all this SHing and everything. It's big triggers for them. That's what I'm saying. So stay on your TikTok all day, but when you're having a drink and if you think, oh, I'm getting a bit drunk now, I don't know what's going to happen, turn your live off, enjoy your night. That's all that I'm saying, because it's not nice to sit and watch.
and sometimes it's not as easy as that, though. You know.
But that's what I'm saying, Ems. If you were desperately wanting to sort yourself out, you've got money to go, and it's not a fortune either. It's not a fortune to go and book yourself in somewhere. If I was that desperate and my life was fucked up that much with the drink and whatever, I'd want to check myself in somewhere. You're only young. You've got all your life ahead of you, and you're on a fucking spiral slope. You get more respect of people by going and checking yourself in. Imagine it just as a long holiday. It's that stepping stone to putting yourself right.
Yeah, but also, Pearl, I think everybody attacking Ems, because I've had that myself.
I'm not attacking her.
Not okay.
I've just come on and I'm just stating facts. That's all that I'm
I'm not talking
saying.
about you, Pearl. I'm talking about other people. Like, you know,
Ems, do you know when you
attacking
were
them.
bad last week and you were on about there was nothing to live for and Dave was going, and anybody who comes onto my live knows this, right? I said I would even come down, pick you up and fetch you back here if you wanted to break away, you and Faithy, and that's how concerned I was about you. Then all this other stuff kicked off, and I'm not being a busybody, but listen, you're only young and I have children myself, and it's not nice for people to watch on here. It really isn't.
Yeah.
So I'm not coming from a bad place. I'm just trying to be blunt as I can with yous. Because it's not nice for other people on the outside
But,
watching.
you know, I also feel that Pearl Ems has asked for help, you know, and it's great that she's getting it. But I don't feel
Well,
that people,
Angie, so have
other
you.
people,
Then you
should
had
be
a party
attacking
and
her.
said you were going into, what you call it, into these places. And then you laughed at everybody and said, got yous. Do you know what I'm saying? Come on. It's piss taken at its best. That's all that I'm saying. It's piss taken at its best. It's no good laughing, Angie.
Just
People were
what you're saying,
genuinely fucking
Pearl.
concerned for you. Angie, that's what I'm saying. Piss taken at its fucking best. Honestly, do you know something? I've got no words anyway, for fuck's sake.
I can't. You know when you can't stop laughing at the
Like
most.
it's not that easy just to check yourself in somewhere. Like you need to go to a detox centre first.
Yeah, because you can do the detox, fair enough, but it's like the aftercare, like it's like the sort
I'm
of
still
like
waiting
after
for
you
a
get out of
mental health
rehab and
assessment. I'm still waiting now for a mental health assessment. I don't know how long that's going to take, but I'm still waiting now for it's Clockview.
Do you know, like, sorry, Ems, but like Ems is her own worst enemy. Like she doesn't come on here and cause harm at anybody. She's her own worst enemy. And when she's down and upset, the only thing she turns to is drugs. I mean, drink, and didn't mean to say that word.
Oh, drink is a drug, isn't it?
I cause more harm to myself than what I do to other people.
That's what I mean. Like she's her own worst enemy. She
And you
doesn't
know
go
what I
out to
find
anybody's
so
door
is
at
that
all.
people say that they're triggered, yet they watch the whole live. Well, why are you still watching the
Exactly.
whole live if you are triggered?
I think with Ems as well, if she didn't come on TikTok, that's like your outlet, isn't it, to speak to people? She'd be sitting in the house speaking to nobody.
Exactly.
So
I mean, all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, yeah, forget about that for a minute. People shouldn't be attacking Ems when she is at her most vulnerable. You know, do you know what I mean?
exactly.
She needs help. She's waiting for the mental health team or whoever to call it to get back to her. And why are people attacking her? Because that's not going to help. People should be helping her and supporting her.
Yeah, fair enough, Ange. Have your opinion, like say whatever you think that you might have done wrong, but going to her house and like turning up where she is, that's worst behaviour. Like, why would you want to do that to a woman? Do you know what I
That's
mean?
you know,
stalking.
young Ems, you'll get there. You will.
He's a man scorned. You know what I mean? He needs arresting. He wouldn't be sitting outside my house, I can tell you that.
He needs to sort
Ems?
his head out 8 years later, and he's
Has
still.
he tried to contact you, like privately, Ems, or has it just all been on the app, like on live?
Yeah, the app on live.
And
You've
Ems,
not
have
even
you
tried
gone
to
to the
private message
guards?
her?
Sorry, say that again.
Have you gone to the guards?
No.
I think you really need to. Do you need to get like a restraining order put in place, because it's a bit creepy. Like if he's going to your house and egging in your house and putting videos up of you, and
Yeah.
I tried that last year, but the police couldn't do nothing, they said.
Yeah, but if you got all this proof that they're doing all this on live, if you record it.
like there's people in the comments saying that she got him sacked. If he didn't go to her kitchen and do what he done, he wouldn't be in the position that he's in. He choose to go to her kitchen.
But
He
he didn't
choose
get
to
sacked,
drink.
he
He
resigned.
choose to put it up his nose. Ems didn't get the fork or the spoon or whatever he used and snip it up his nose. He choose to do it.
When I went in and said about getting sacked before, they said, I never got sacked. I left. So, will you left then? And I think,
Yeah, he left because he got suspended, didn't it?
It's one
but I don't know
stuff.
what he
got
wants to do.
suspended.
She can't. It's 8 years ago. Let's get over it.
Exactly. Stalking is a criminal offence. You might have to go privately and get a solicitor, but that costs money.
Ems, I would still report it, because there is loads of proof out there. He's even recorded it himself, like all the lives and whatever, just to note it down in case he does turn back up at your house. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I need to.
You don't know what he's going to do next. He's a nut. Sorry.
It's
and
like,
that's
what does he want out of this? Like, what does he want, Ange? Like,
That's what I
what's the
said.
end game for him?
I said, what's your end goal? What do you want? And he
Me and
said,
what?
we just want it. Today, I said, but you've said it all, you've heard it. What? I don't understand it. What you want?
A hotel the other night on the live stream with thousands of people telling them what hotel she was at, even like the room number and everything of the hotel.
But he even said, didn't he, how to drag around like a rag doll?
Because you always got to remember, this is a guy that turned up at that Nicola Bully's, where she died.
Didn't they find a glove at the scene or
Yeah,
something?
something like that. And they intervened. They got, I think, bananas from going there because they were intervening in the investigation. How disgusting is that? I think they probably would live stream that as well. They were arrested. Yeah,
course
Were
they
they
did.
arrested? Yeah.
He did.
That's sick. Who does
Put all
that?
that on live.
Yeah, who goes there just to get clout? Someone died.
I know, like, it's not nice for her, like, that Nicola Bully's family to see. Do you know what I mean? So we get a few views.
Exactly. It's just doing it for the clout. Everything is doing just for the clout. And it's
Tell you what, he
disgusting.
must have a sad life if he has to go round and wanting clout off people going missing and stuff like that.
And people in the comments are saying that they want you in the box.
Why do I want to go in the box?
Why
for?
do they want Angie in the box?
Because they want to get clout off Angie as well and they want to stop her next.
Oh, bloody hell, they're going to start stalking me now. Listen, I'm different to Ems. I mean, I get that, you know, because you've called the police a lot of times, but I'd be straight on the phone to them, getting him arrested. I won't be sitting outside my house, I'll tell you that. The fact that a woman has to feel fearful of going outside.
Do you know what the police will tell you to do, Ems? They'll tell you to keep a diary on everything that they do.
And tell the police that you use TikTok as a job. You know what I mean? Because, you know, because they could turn around and say, well, come off TikTok. Well, no, it's my job. That's what I say to the police.
Everything's been screen recorded anyway, so
Yeah, just keep everything.
yeah, will do.
Yeah, because God knows what he's going to do next. Do you know what I mean?
I guarantee you, Ange, if Ems didn't have many views on her lives, right, he wouldn't be doing all this. He's literally doing it because he could see that on that live when she was out with Mad Hatter, that she got like, I think it was like 13K in the room watching, and then he decided
It's like me. People
to
say,
take that as
oh,
an opportunity.
I want to come and help you with your alcohol. I mean, you know, and things. So people assume I've got an alcohol addiction, which I don't, but people assume that because they see me drinking a lot on TikTok, you know. But they don't want to come and help me. They just want the clout, the views, you know, and to look like that martyr.
But like Angie, no one forced him to go to the kitchen. Like he chose to go to the kitchen himself. Like
Exactly.
no one forced him like to go there. He went there.
Jealousy, that's what it is. Pure jealousy. He's a wrong one in my eyes. A man that does that to a woman, a vulnerable woman, because a woman is vulnerable if she's intoxicated, and Ems was definitely vulnerable that night. And he's saying, well, why did she come outside? Why did she have to? She came outside. She didn't call the police and all that. Well, why shouldn't she? Some people would go outside and tell that person to leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, exactly. The guy didn't get sacked anyway.
Yeah, because like I say, Ange, as soon as like he started pulling up the hotel, he was like, we need to help her, like she's got problems, and as soon as Ems come over, he just started being abusive.
He also said to me, he goes, why, Angie, are you getting involved? It's nothing to do with you. But it's nothing to do with him. Because he's talking about men that go into Ems's kitchen and all this. But that's nothing to do with you either, though, Jack. That's them. That's not nothing to do with them. No,
When I asked him before, he said it's nothing to do with you. What's it got to do with you? I said, well, if you bring them onto a public app and putting people in boxes.
Yeah, but it seems to me that I'm old school because TikTok is the worst for men attacking women. I don't get that. They do, and they say, "Wow, it's 2024." I don't care. I'm old school, man. No man should ever do that to a woman. It's not so bad. Listen, no, a woman shouldn't do it to a woman either, but it's not as bad. Do you know what I mean? It just looks 10 times worse when it's two men.
Yeah, and we all know Ems isn't any angel, like, but this, like I keep saying it doesn't justify what this Jack's doing, like a woman. Do you know what I mean?
Well, neither am I. Do you know what I mean? I've done shit on here. Do you know what I mean? I think a lot of people have. Yeah, and you know what? Women actually support these men. I don't get that. And when I was in Jack's box, this woman was having a go at me for having a go at this Jack for what he's doing, and she was actually defending him. And I'm like, wow, another woman that stands by a woman.
No, because I was in the box as well with you, and they were saying to me about it, and I said, well, it's two men going to confront a woman when she's in no fit state. I just don't see what you were going to get out of it.
Exactly.
And they're saying she come to the car first. I said, but you went there to her and said in the car, I'm going to drag around like a rag doll.
Yeah. And I'll tell you one thing, if I see him sitting out there and he's live streaming, I'll call the police myself. You know what I mean? Yes, I would. Yeah, he's sitting there giving Ems' location out and stuff. That's not for him to give out. I'll tell you, I'll call the police on him myself. He's a bloody wrong one, that's what he is. It's bloody weird. Are you right, Ems, though?
Yeah, I'm just a little bit scared, because I've no idea what these two are going to do, and because I'm here on my own as well.
Well, fortunately, what they do is they live stream everything they do anyway, don't they? So you'd probably know if he was, on his way again to, to be sitting outside your place.
Have you got an account that you can watch them on, Ems?
Yeah.
Are they still live?
Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. Ems shouldn't be sitting there feeling scared to go out of her house. Ems did confront those two men, and I don't know if you'd done that on your own, but you were also intoxicated. Maybe if you were sober, you wouldn't have done that.
No, you get such courage when you've had a drink, don't you?
The likes of last night, I was sober all night last night, and I didn't go to sleep until 8:30 this morning because I was scared. I kept on looking at my camera to see if these two were going to come. I did not sleep until 8:30 this morning, until it was light outside.
Oh.
Because I was afraid. I was also on call with the people in the group chat as well.
The good thing though that Ems, you go live quite a lot. Just keep yourself live, because I've been in that situation when I've been scared to go out of my house, and I've just made sure I've gone live because I know no one's going to do anything if I'm live because I've got all these witnesses. It's not a way to live though. You know what I mean? It's disgusting. And I said there was an article not so long ago about an ex that was stalking his girlfriend. She hadn't lived herself. It's serious. Stalking is fucking serious.
Yeah.
And did you not ask them the council or anyone to move you?
But why would she have to move?
Because I think she wanted. Didn't you want to move anyway?
I would love nothing more to move, but I can't because I can't ask the council for any help anymore because they won't deal with me because there's some new change where if you've got so much savings in your bank account, you're not allowed to be on property pool or anything like that. So I've been kicked off that, so I could only ever go private now.
And you haven't got the security with private, have you?
No, you haven't, and it's also references or what is it?
Guarantors and all them.
Your credit rating as well. That also, if you've not got a guarantor, you need a credit rating.
Yeah, but if you tell them that they've got a duty of care to you and that you're scared because of what's going on with them.
Yeah. I've offered people 6 months rent up in advance. I can pay a year's rent up in advance. That's no problem for me, but people just find that a bit suspicious.
Do you mean
I think what Ems, right? Because if he ever turns up at your house, I mean, I don't know your address because I'm not one of those weirdos that writes people's addresses down when they reveal them because people know where I live. It's weird writing it down. Do you know what I mean? But he seems to always reveal his location. I will call the police and I will have him arrested.
Do you know when you speak to the crisis team and you go to, is it Clockview you're going?
I still need to wait for an appointment for an assessment for the Clockview, yeah.
When you get an appointment to go to Clockview or you speak to the crisis team, let them know that this is making your mental health worse and surely there's something that they can do.
Can you not do a house swap? If somebody else is on the council? Try and...
You can do exchanges, but you'd have to go on property pool to do it, and she's not allowed on property pool.
Yeah. But this is not a way to live. The fact that you're scared to leave your house. And I kind of get that because you're sober now. Do you know what I mean? At the time you were, you had a few drinks. So, of course, she's saying that if you were scared, you would have approached him. But you had a drink. And like you said, it gives you confidence.
Yeah, it does.
The fact that now that you're sober and all this and you haven't had a drink, you're going to feel scared about leaving your house. Is that they're going to just turn up or they're going to send other people even to your flat? These are the things I'd be thinking of. It's wrong on every level. And people that support him, this person, then they're just wrong.
And you've got such a lovely little flat that you've done up and made all look ever so lovely. And, why should you have to move?
For the people that think that I'm lying, it says there, if you have savings of more than £16,000, then you will not be able to join the scheme from now on. That is property pool.
Yeah. Do you know who else that you can ask Ems as well? Your local councillor. Go to your local MP. Surely there must be, people that they can say, well, all right, you're obviously paying your rent. You're not getting any benefits if you've got that much in the bank. Yeah. So there might be something that your local MP can do because they've got a duty of care to you if you're living in their property. It's not like you're asking for something. They'll only put someone else in there anyway. You're only asking for something else, another flat.
Yeah. And I know also a couple of certain people, I'm not going to give names, are going to said they're going to try and get Ems off the Seb. No, you can't get anyone off there. You can't get these peddlers off there. I mean, these are the people should be going for. You know, how many convicted peddlers on this app, man?
That Jack and that just need to go and get a life and sort the shit out and stop being obsessed with you.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a man scorned, isn't it? It's weird.
They say a woman scorn's bad. Bleed now.
Yeah, well, they're unhinged. Anyone that does that,
are worse.
God, if my dad was still alive, I swear to God, anyone sitting outside my house, who bloody, you know what I mean? But that's the thing, they probably wouldn't go to a man's house. I mean, I know they did with Brett Boy, but I mean, I don't know if Brett Boy, you know what I mean, handle himself. Do you know what I mean? But would he go to Toby's house? No.
Have you tried your GP? Do you know if you ring your GP can contact, citizens' advice on your behalf?
I've had letters from the GP before now to send to the property pool to get me on a higher band. That was before the savings thing came into place. That was about 2 years ago now.
Yeah, so if you've been looking for that long, surely disabled, you were looking prior to the law changing. But if you go to your GP, ask your GP to refer you to citizens' advice, you get put through quicker, so they'll do a referral to CAB for you, and then CAB will just give you a call, and they'll make an appointment, and they'll know, because if you're feeling unsafe because of them two plebs, then they should be able to do something for you.
Yeah, and this is someone that does mental health and SH and all this. So, you know what I mean? I just
and you've got all the proof.
It's ending well if they're going to continue.
And it's not just proof of what they're doing to you, it's proof what they've done when they've gone to that Nicola Bully and the things they've done to Brett, because didn't they out Brett's dad as well for something?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and that wasn't true. I think Brett contacted the police for that. But Brett told me that they got arrested, but they said last night that apparently, they didn't get arrested, so I'm not sure what happened.
So then it's not just you that they've done it to, they've got a history of it.
It doesn't matter what about Em's behaviour, this and that, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. What they're doing is wrong. And, if you see them, in their car doing it again, I'd advise people to call the police and get them arrested.
I'd just try everything, Ems. I'd try your doctor. I'd try the CAB. I'd ring the crisis team, because they're there 24 hours. Give the crisis team a ring tomorrow and explain what's going on. And someone might be able to do a letter or something to send to property pool for you to do an exchange or something and just get you out the area. Or if they can even do a letter to a landlord to say, you've got the money, this is how you've got the money because you work for TikTok. That's your job. And then if someone can give a letter to back that up, and then you get CAB or your local MP to just try and sort something for you to get you an exchange with somebody else.
Yeah, well, I'll try that.
It's just worth trying anything, isn't it? Because, you can't be any worse off. You can't be any further back. You can only say no.
Yeah. Guys, I can't try adult social services, the doctors and everything. I've tried adult social services before now, but because I can dress myself and my flat's clean, I can do things for myself, I'm not eligible for their, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, don't let these two idiots put you
Stop
off
from going out and stuff.
And trying to get yourself help and all that stuff.
At the end of the day, just make sure you go live, when you
They'll
go
be
out.
made up that you're scared, Ems. They're not going to do anything.
Oh, yeah.
It's 8 years on. All they want is clout. They're not going to do anything to you. They just want clout. Because if they were going to do anything, they'd have done something in the last 8 years.
Yeah. It's sick, though, man. It's goddamn sick.
Because they're seeing all the clout that they got from being anonymous, and they were driving around Liverpool, going outside of Brett's house and all that stuff. So they're just jumping on anything they can to get as much clout. Honestly, they're mad.
Yeah. But guys, like I said, I advise you, if you know the location of if they do it again, just phone the police. Yeah, if they want the clout, let them live stream them getting arrested.
Because like you say, Ange, they were saying we want to get M's off this app. There's convicted peddlers that's on this fucking app. Why don't you go for them? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, you know, so it's weird, you know what I mean? And I don't know, it just is.
It's not like she's had them sent to jail, is it? He's being forced to resign from his job. That's it.
Well, was he driving when he was under the influence, like, on the snake?
Yeah.
Well, it's his own fault, isn't it? He could have unalived somebody.
He was going round to customers' houses, you know, customers that have got children whilst he's under the influence.
No.
So yeah, I did report him.
Oh, was he doing like the food delivery?
Yeah.
The thing is, they think, you know, they
That's
think
drink driving.
they keep saying that's not, it's not stalking because it's like, and it's not private property, blah blah blah, and I can go where I want. But the thing is, it is stalking because you're actually deliberately going to someone on social media to sit outside to make this person feel scared. You're trying to intimidate her, and then they've come back with, yeah, but if she was scared, she wouldn't have approached me in the car, right? But she was also under the influence of alcohol, which we all know gives you more.
Yeah, it gives you such courage, doesn't it?
When Ems is sober, that's a different story. She shouldn't feel scared about leaving her house because of what they are doing. She shouldn't have to be live stream all the time. And then if the police say, well, come off TikTok, well, no, because I would say no, because I feel safe when I'm live streaming, especially if I stay in my house.
But it's up to her if she wants to be on TikTok anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's it, job. It's a job.
That's what the police usually say, right?
Yeah. But
You can also feel safe using social media, especially if you leave your property, because no one's going to do anything if you've got all these witnesses. Do you know what I mean?
But it's a job anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And that's what you say. Well, that's what I say to the police. Well, it's my job. You know what I mean? Simple as. And they don't say anything. They don't say, well, come off TikTok when I say that. They're like, you know. I mean, I'm like Ems. I've phoned the police quite a lot. I just have never followed it through. But as you know, I've contacted the police a hell of a lot. So they do tend to say, oh, not again kind of thing. You feel kind of like you're a burden in some ways as well for having to phone them again.
Sorry, can I just interrupt and say someone's just leaked my address in the chat?
Guys.
Sorry.
One sec.
Yeah, I've got it. Wait a minute, I've got it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I've just turned the comments off. I mean, I think it's weird that I've revealed my address before, but the fact that people write it down, it's kind of weird.
It's just strange.
I've got Tony in the box. Are you okay with Tony Ems?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. I just don't want you to feel uncomfortable or anything.
He doesn't particularly like me. He's doing an exposure live tonight. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I don't know. So, I have no idea. I had a message off someone. I don't really want to be getting involved in it, to be fair. Someone from Queen Boo saying, please don't listen to the abuse that my ex-partner Tony is giving you. That man is going to be exposed in the next couple of weeks of everything he has done to me. I'm waiting for the court case to go through. Please can you ignore him and just get better, darling? I have been there myself many times due to this man. Do not let him violate you over the app. Please report it to the police. He is very wanted by them at the moment. I'm not sure how true that is. I've not messaged the person.
And she's been on. That's her that's been on your live before, that Queen Boo or something. Not her who got the phone call from a prisoner while she was on the live. Can you remember? And she was saying she was Tony's ex, and.
Oh yeah. He's his ex. Yeah, I wouldn't listen to her.
Yeah, just be careful of her, cause
be careful of her.
Yeah, just stay out of it, Ems.
I've not accepted the message request. I've not replied back or anything like that. I just found it a bit odd.
Yeah, she's been harassing. Apparently, she's been harassing Tony for ages, hasn't she?
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, I think he's gone to the police about it and everything. So yeah.
I think he's got like proper receipt to that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I had her on my live. I wouldn't have her back. I mean, I don't know if you want Tony to talk to you and explain, or if he's still going to go ahead with this exposure. I mean, I won't put him in if you don't want me to.
I don't have a problem with Tony. I just don't want him to sit there and have a go at me for,
Well, I mean, do you want to see what he has to say, or do you rather not?
Yeah, it might be best to talk to him, because if you might try and straighten stuff out. Do you know what I mean?
I know he doesn't agree with what Jack is doing.
Go on.
I mean, it's entirely up to you, though.
No, come on, you can let him in.
Yeah.
Just see what happens. Oh God, nervous.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes. Can't see you, but I can hear you. Oh, there you
All
are.
right, no worries. Listen, for a start, can you please screenshot that M's message? That's a breach of a non-molestation order again. That will add to another breach for the court case. Please believe me, that's another breach from her. And also, she's being done for a lot of different things, including revenge, and a lot of different stuff. So, yeah, it's up to you how you want to take that, but that's totally up to you. Anyways, listen. There was a lot that went on there yesterday. I don't agree with Jack. I don't agree with Jack, but I don't agree with a few things that you're doing here to the other side. Yeah, who's telling you I'm meant to be doing an exposure at 8 o'clock?
Loads of people.
Yeah, I heard that as well, Tony.
Well, listen, unless you see that on my page, yeah, don't be running off what trolls are saying. There was no one doing an exposure at you at 8 o'clock. I spoke to you about what happened there yesterday. I don't agree with a lot of different things that you're doing. I don't agree with the amount of emergency services time that's being wasted when it comes to certain people's situations. I don't agree with a lot of different things, yeah? I don't agree with when Jack went there. Either way, he shouldn't have went to your live feed. He shouldn't have went to where you was. Don't agree with that, the other side. However, let me put one thing very, very clear, yeah? You have done some serious damage to a lot of fellas on this app as well. So it's not about one side here, this whole situation, yeah? But I'm not going to get into it on this live. I'm not going to get into it right now. I am firing up a live feed at 8 o'clock. But I can assure you it's not aimed directly at you. Yeah, it's not aimed directly at you. People want to come in the boxes, they're welcome to come in the boxes and have a chat. They are more than welcome. But this live feed isn't a live feed aimed at you or anyone else. Yeah, and that's all I've got to say. But like I said, you're rejecting help. There's a lot of people out there, and please believe me,
It's not that I'm rejecting help. I'm not rejecting help. I'm still keeping to my appointments and stuff like that. It's just, you know, I have people come down Friday, bound to get drunk, things are going to happen, blah, blah, blah. But that doesn't mean that I've gone back again, because I'm still going to get the help. I'm waiting for my appointments to come through. I'm waiting for the appointment for the mental health assessment team. You know, I need to get an assessment done and stuff.
Unfortunately, Tony, with the mental health, they've told me this, that if you drink, they don't tend to help you as...
Yeah, Angie, I've been down this road as well. I understand that. But I know myself that going live and bringing people in, drinking live, that is the addiction. That is the problem. But people's lives are being wrecked in the process. Now, just like now, there's 3,500 people in here. Ems is just... Now, there's plenty of things that's been said to me, which I won't repeat with the amount of people in here, Ems, to do with you, because I wouldn't find that fair. But you've just went on a message you haven't even accepted and almost condemned my life in front of 3,500 people. Do you understand? And you've done that to plenty of fellas in the past. Now, I will fire up a live feed at 8 o'clock, but as for now, I've got not much more to say on this matter.
Tony, can I ask you what's his live about then?
I don't know, but he said it wasn't aimed at Ems. I don't know.
Well, to be fair, that message didn't say that, you know, to try and get at him. I was saying it to make him aware. Now, he's also now just told me to send that message to him, which I will do. I've not messaged this person back. I don't know who this person is. I don't know why she's messaging me, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, she's done the same to me, though. She came onto my live.
And Ems did say, I don't know how true it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, so she wasn't accusing Tony of it, like.
Yeah, I think Tony's just fed up with the situation with that woman, because he's been harassing her. She's been harassing him and stuff. I'm not going to talk about it. It's his business, but you know what I mean.
It has been bad though, hasn't it?
Yeah. And I'm not going to lie. When she came into my live, I can't remember what she said now. I kind of thought, oh, you know what I mean? But then I found out what she was about. And she is trouble.
Angie, it was crazy.
I don't agree with, you know what, I don't agree with it. And I can understand about, you know, what people are saying about, well, listen, I don't know the whole situation about what Tony was saying, but I've done a lot of shit. I think a lot of people have done a lot of shit on here. You know what I mean? I was going to say, but I just don't agree with everyone attacking one woman. That I don't agree with.
Exactly.
That's not fair. Especially these two, Jack and whatever his name is, firing up live after live. And to be honest with you, a lot of people don't support him. This guy, Ems. You know what I mean?
I think it has backfired on him a bit, like with
Yeah.
quite a few people.
Yeah. I mean, what, going to Nicola Bully was her name? That's sick.
Yeah.
It's just jealousy. That's what it is, because Ems has a lot of people on her live. And I say this many times, and I say it again: if people are triggered in any way by what Ems does, or with me, or anyone on TikTok, then don't watch the whole live. These are people sitting there watching the whole live, and then after saying, "I'm triggered." Don't watch.
And then they come back again.
Yeah, and then they come back the next day. They're constantly watching. It's just kind of weird. I don't believe it at all that these people are triggered, and they still. And anyway, the police would say that to you. Well, don't watch the live. You know, it's not Em's responsibility. It's TikTok.
I don't want. Personally, I don't want to go to the police about it. I just want them to stop. But if I have to go to the police, I'm going to have to go to the police. They will get arrested for what they're doing, but I don't want that to happen. I don't want to go to the police. I don't want involvement with the police and, you know, having to make statements and stuff like that. It's more, you know.
You know what, though? I think your best bet, though, Ems, is, you know, you're not wanting to go to the police, is that other people go to the police. Because, you know, if they see you,
but
they'll go to the police.
I would still log it with the police. Just say you want to log it for now, because
You can do it
if
online,
anything a little bit more serious, you know, you need to log everything.
Just do it online, yeah.
Ems, do you know if you give us a follow back, I'll send you some phone numbers over?
Who's that talking? Sorry.
Carla, it's me.
Go on.
Yeah. Give us a follow back, Carlo, shut up, and I'll send you some phone numbers over.
Thank you. I've followed you. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I hope you know, I'm not even following you back. I hope you're feeling a little bit better, you know what I mean? And like I've said, I think not many people support this guy doing what he's doing.
And don't let it put you off getting the help either.
Now, if I see him on live, and I'm not one of those that writes people's addresses down, do you know what I mean? But if I see him live, I will, if he was to reveal the location like he did apparently last time, I will call the police and have him, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
Because I think the police will tend to listen more, I think, if other people are doing it.
If you go hon, like try and keep where you are private. You know what I mean? Because you know what people are like. They just, you know, they're the trolls. They do anything to find out where you are. So it's terrible.
Sometimes it's like, even when I went to that apartment what Chelsea paid for, and you know, just by the interior design, people went on to like booking.com and stuff like that and found out where I was from then. And then you had some lad waiting outside, not outside where I was, because they thought I was in like number 4 because they see my door number, but they didn't see like the communal door number, which was quite good for me to be fair. But there was some lad who was waiting outside with a shitload of eggs and waiting for me and my dog to go out so he could egg me and my dog.
Oh.
I understand, me, but fucking hell, what's my dog done? And why would you want to hurt a dog? Like, you know, egg a dog? I don't know.
But why do grown adults want to go and egg anyone? To grown adults.
It's just weird.
And you know, in regards to what Tony said about wasting police resources, I don't agree with that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, a lot of these are trolls that are phoning the police. Do you know what I mean? And it's true. And I think with something like this, I think it is a police matter with regards to these two guys or people that sit outside your house. I don't think that's a waste of police resources at all. Because like I said, there has been women that unalive themselves due to stalking. It's a very serious crime. I don't care what anyone says it is. You know, to call someone alarm and distress. You know, that fear of not wanting to go out your house, that could affect your mental health.
And Angie, for them to say that Em's mental health has obviously not been the best the past couple of weeks, especially, and for them to like do this, it's just like kicking someone while they're down, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean?
You know what I'm like, guys? I'm so dead against men that do that to women. And I don't care what anyone says. I'm old school, obvious. I must be, because people keep saying, that's 2024 now. Do you know what I mean? You know, if women does it to me, I should do it back. No, two wrongs don't make a right at the end of the day. It's 10 times worse when a man does it to a woman. I had a debate once about should a woman hit, if a woman hits a man, should a man hit back? And all these women and men were saying yes. And I'm like, wow, wouldn't you walk away or go to the police or, you know, go down use the correct channels? You would actually hit a woman. I was
I
shocked.
think that's a generation thing, though, Ange. Now, I think it's a different
Disgusting, though,
generation.
because at the end of the day, you know, I'm not saying a woman should ever hit a man. Do not get me wrong. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, you know, if it was self-defense and she was on top of him, of course, 100% self-defense. Self-defense is not when a woman has slapped you and you're just going to go hit her back. Go to the police, report it. You never hit a woman. It looks 10 times worse. And I don't care what anyone says about it being bloody 2024. I'm dead against it. You know, men that attack women. And ever since I've come on TikTok, I was shocked by the amount of men that go for women. You know what I mean? And then you got women and men supporting it. Like they're supporting Jack. I'm like, what the hell? What's wrong with people? You know, it doesn't matter what Ems has done. You know what I mean? You go through the correct channels. Don't bloody.
You know what you should try and do sometimes? You know where you normally just go live in your kitchen, and sometimes, and there are a lot of people to give them when they go out to make them they have a drink because it makes them more talkative, gives them more confidence. Yeah. It's just even coming people's boxes like this, the way you are with Angie, and just join in when she has debates and stuff like that. So you're still keeping your mind occupied. You're still talking and socialising with people.
Ems is like me. She's always live. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but instead of being like the host all the time and feeling though you have to have a drink, I'm not saying like every day, but you could like join in things like this and in boxes and stuff to do something different.
Yeah.
Mad Hatter, she's on the back up.
Is she? Oh, let me have a look. She's not. Oh, yes, she is. Oh, yeah.
Hello, my little Shadracks. Hello. Fucking hell, trust you to request about to accept it when I'm bloody halfway having a pee-pee. Right, thank you so much, guys, for the backup thing, yeah? I hope you're all alright. Everyone's been still talking about us, and I hope you're alright as well, Angie, and everybody else.
Yeah. What do you think about this, Mad Hatter? Two grown men sitting outside someone's house.
I don't think it's right. Do you know what? I went out and he was streaming it, and he went, stand away from the car. And I thought, you move away. And he's like, this is public property. Creep. And then they would try to say they wanted to look after
If that was a man, they'd probably do more than step. Do you know what I mean? They'd probably thump one. And, you know, rightly so. What's he going to do? Phone the police if they got thumped for stalking someone? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is stalking. Weird. Send me two M's. Oh, God.
Can I just ask, what does twos mean?
So you didn't know what it meant? Oh, God, it's a good job. It means half of a cigarette.
Oh, we used to call it...
But you still saved me tools anyway.
Oh, no, we used to say, they used to say, well, I don't smoke, but they used to say when we were younger, go off, softies.
I guess it's after that.
Yeah.
It took me a little while to realise what you were saying, Mad Hatter, because I was like, what does she mean by that?
I was going
that's what we always say, twos it. Yeah, twos it.
I might sound right, dickheads, what's a twos?
Well, Dave Duran says that sorry, go on. Dave Duran goes, you'll have to change your name to Mad Hatter Twos. Poor Ems, you didn't even know what it meant. Oh, bless you, you didn't even question it. I bet you thought I had tics or something. Like I was like on a loop. Say me twos,
I was like, she's saying that fucking twos again, what's twos?
Oh my God. Oh, well, we can easily kiss and make up again if you want.
Lots of the flashing as well.
I'm straight. I don't swing that way.
That court's a bit weird as well, Mad Hatter, in that.
You are?
That court assassin.
No, she's a stalker.
She's another kind of, isn't she?
Yeah.
She was recording us and stuff. It's what she always does. She always reports us to social workers, but they come back and say no. She's banned from taking us to court for a year. I won't listen to her. She's just negative.
No, she's just jumped on theirs because of who you are. You're like on M's side. She's just jumped over to them.
Oh, is she there?
Yeah, but guys, what happened to women supporting women then?
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I
that's what
mean?
I'm saying. They've been in. She's been in that. Their live.
Yeah, I know. I was listening to that. That's why I thought, get me live. But I just don't think they should be talking about it no more. You've had a good time. These dodgy men, that needs to be questioning. I'd probably look into that. So that's not right, is it? And I think everybody should just leave you alone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but people are just using it for clout, using him for clout, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's sad, man. That people.
It'd be good if they could use it in the right way, though. Do you know what I mean? Like probably meet up or something, not try and cause arguments and stalk her. That's weird,
Well,
isn't it?
listen, I'd love to meet up with him.
Yeah, no.
Well, as soon as stop stalking her. You know what I mean? Because I'd have all the clout.
Oh,
Yeah, I bet you if Ems invited them back to the kitchen, they'd be all right. They'd just go back in.
You'd have to
Yeah.
go all into the rage room, Angie, and M's get in the rage room.
Oh my God, I'd love to go to a rage room.
Oh, God, this is funny, man. Sorry, I'm not ignoring
Mad Hatter, you were funny, man, in the kitchen.
I was watching you other night. Don't you think all us lot are a bit similar? I don't know you was like what it was like if you go live with you, people in the box, but I think me, Angie, and Ems is quite similar. We're like absolutely fabulous, aren't we? We've had a few fucking drinks.
Yeah. I can't remember
We're like
half the
similar.
time. I can't remember half the night though. The next morning. What did I do?
It's all right. I can remember. I'll be on FYP anyway. Whatever you do. I'm sure your mods will tell you.
He's not on worse though, is there, when you've been out and had a drink and then people go to you the next day when you can't remember. Do you remember? And you've done this and you've done that and you've done that and you're like, yeah, okay.
No. I saw
What a beer for you, innit?
I'm quite weird though, I remember, but do you know what? I don't like looking back at stuff, but that was all every time I was scrolling yesterday, and it shows me, Ems, I'm sorry about this. I was like picking my nose in your kitchen. I was picking my nostrils. God, Ems,
Flicking snots around the kitchen.
OCD, aren't you?
And we'll have that kitchen scrub now.
Ems is getting bleach out. You little bitch.
I've still not cleaned my sink. It's got noodles in from when you were sick, and I cannot bring myself to clean it.
Oh my God. Well, at least it's not as bad as when Sean did that accident. A bit of noodles is all right, innit?
Oh,
Just
God,
push it down the hole. I'm sure it'll
no.
sliver down.
It's not as bad.
How did that get everywhere, man? I don't understand.
Explosive or something, wasn't it that? I don't know, it looks like...
Oh, wait, Ange, I'm trying to eat here, man.
I vomit where I am, and that's it. I won't clean it that night. I'll probably sleep in my bed for 2 days and vomit on the duvet.
I like your style. I'll have all the carrots. All the carrots.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ems, about that. I should have looked, but my Shadrach, I didn't wash my hands out this morning, even though I was picking my nose. Oh, God.
It's like 17K yesterday, Mad Heather.
Six?
It's like 17K.
What, on there? Oh, yeah, on the gifts.
No, 17K viewers, I think, when you went live.
Yeah, no, I saw it and it said 30 when we was in the hotel.
Really? What the hell?
Yeah, it went crazy. And then AJ had like 6 on his, and I think Ems had like 17. It was crazy.
Wow.
I know.
See, and all these people, Matt, had are saying, I was triggered, but yeah, you sat watching the whole life.
I know.
Triggered.
Oh, God. I only got your message in morning, Ange.
Oh, yeah. That's all right.
Your message.
But did you have a good night then, Heather?
You don't have to tell me on it, but are you near?
Huh?
Where are you? Where do you live? You don't have to say, you can message me.
Oh, no, everyone knows where I live. It's weird. People, I've revealed my address on here many times, but people write it down. It's odd. But yeah, I live in London.
Oh,
And do people know your address better than you?
Yeah.
It's all right if you're pissed up in it. Where the fuck do I live? You can one at Troll send me my address. God. My laugh was creepy then, wasn't it? It's not me what's got your address.
How weird that people write down your address, though, man. You know what I mean?
No, it's weird.
Only Tony's back in the box. I'll put him in.
Goodness gracious, loves her. I know, strange, isn't it?
Hey, Tony.
Hi, guys.
Oh.
People are scared, man.
I'm just wondering, how many did you have at one point?
Who's this? Is that Tony?
Yeah.
Right,
Yes,
so
me
on
too.
mine it was 30,000. M's had like 18, nearly 19. AJ had like 6, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that was
a crazy amount.
Tony for the
of people.
kitchen. Tony for the kitchen.
That's a
Tony
crazy
next to the
amount.
kitchen.
Can I ask you a question?
Say me two's Tony. Yeah, after that.
Can I ask you a question, the mad flasher? Did you not think that some potential children might have been on there when you were pulling your top up? Do you not have no respect? Like, I mean, if you don't have no respect for yourself, do you not think any kids
I don't have no respect for myself. That's why I did it.
No, but I'm just wondering, like, do you
To be fair, the live was age restricted, so I'm not sure. The live was.
We got a warning and we went live with Speed and we were going, what are the warnings? So it didn't really matter, really.
Well, I think maybe you might need to keep your tits where they belong in your bra and not on a live stream.
Oh, Tony, I didn't have a bra on. That's why it was easy access, bro.
Well, there you go. Well, you should be ashamed of yourself because this is a 12+ app.
Oh, God.
It's a 12+
Get your fucking
app.
violin out.
I thought Tony was going to be nice.
I'm not bothered. I can handle that.
So do there, Mad Hair, to put your top up.
Pardon? Oh,
You
God.
actually pull your top up. I actually missed
Yeah,
that.
but it was side profile. I thought no one could see.
Matt, what time was it when you done it? Was it like early hours of the morning?
I don't even know. Oh, God, this is such horrible. I don't know.
So you didn't do it on purpose knowing you were...
No way, no.
Oh.
Why did you think I did?
No, I'm just what you say inside. I just...
Oh, no, on the side. So Ems was on toilet and Ems had like this nice bra on. And I went, oh, Ems, I used to be like a boxer, so I've had my done. And I went, look. And I pulled it up, but you could see at the side of the phone, so you didn't see all, like, wagon wheels.
Wagon wheels.
Fucking wagon wheels.
Look, I'm very sorry, I know that, but, right, you've got to think as well, if everybody knows what goes on this app, then don't give your kids it. So, end of story.
Yeah, I don't think it should be a 13+ app anyway, man.
Yeah, because I personally wouldn't let my kid on.
I mean, you got peddlers on it, you know what I mean? People need to be going for these weirdos, these wrong'uns on it, do you know what I mean? These peddlers.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. But
I didn't purposely do it anyway.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I loved it, man. It went so fast, I knew it'd go fast. I was sad on the train as well.
When did you go back home, Matt? Did you go back home the next day? Or did you stop turning?
Yeah, I think I set off at 12. Give me a second, I'm just... I was dead annoyed. I dyed my hair right. It's normally blonde or silver, and it went purple, so I rocked up looking like a troll with purple hair. Oh, God.
So did you just get kicked out of the hotel, Matt, or did you just leave because everyone was calling up?
So, I think...
He asked me to leave, and I was leaving anyway. I was getting a taxi, and obviously them two would come with me to mine because they didn't want to leave me on my own because obviously Barker had got a hotel as well because of obviously us arguing. But I was asked to leave, but they weren't. But they did come to mine anyway.
AJ's lovely and sensible, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Sorry guys, I can't hear you. I'm just straightening my hair. I've got the wire next to the mirror.
So have you sorted it out with Barker now, Mark?
I don't really see it when I'm in box. Oh my God. I can get a pack of fags now. Say me too.
I'm not sure what's going on. I've apologised to him for saying certain things, obviously, the way things have happened, blah, 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 it shouldn't have done. That's all I can do, to be honest, yeah. It's just apologise.
I don't know the situation there. I wouldn't even worry about it, do you know what I mean? It's an app, man, you know what I mean? I don't know why people are so concerned what other people do.
Well, guys, what do you think about this? Do you know, because some things get seen online and stuff like that, but do a TikTok where it's 18 plus then or something? You do that then, shouldn't they?
I thought TikTok lives were supposed to be until over 18's TikTok lives. Apart from that, it's so like the videos are okay, but the TikTok lives are supposed to be over 18. That's what I've always thought.
There's a lot worse that goes on in the app, isn't there?
Yeah, and I don't think if she's not purposely done it,
No way, I didn't do that.
It's like
I were half cut as well, and I just put the phone up and I pulled my top up and then I bent and then you could see side of it. Give me a second. Oh God. Yeah, so
You're up to anything tonight?
Me? Yeah. I'm just gonna. I'm having a Sunday dinner and I'm gonna go live now. I've got my followers and stuff. Then my main account will come back. I think on 2nd. I think yours does as well, doesn't it?
when's the next time you're meeting up then again?
I don't know. Angie, do you want me back? I don't know. Did I annoy you or all?
No. So I spoken to AJ and he said that you'll be coming back in
A couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be alright. It's only cheap on train anyway, isn't it? 30 quid each or something. That's all right, that.
And if Barker's not here, then you're more than welcome to stay at mine and stay in my bed. I don't mind.
Oh.
At least then it's cheaper for you as well, you know what I mean?
Oh, bless you. That's really good.
Better keep your hands to yourself, Mad Hatter.
I'm definitely going to do now. No means no. Fucking hell.
You know what you should do instead of going out on the drink? You should go and do something different. When you went to your escape room or something, then do something like that.
Like bowling or something.
Not bowling, no. Go to a club or something.
And Ems go to that rage room, smash everything up in town.
Yeah, we'll go there. So we're affected. Oh God.
Go to a bar.
I might get kicked out for smashing up things too much and being too much.
Right, I'll say I've done it. You won't get into trouble when you and me. Oh God, I'm going to save myself twos. I might as well, haven't I? It's been half an hour. Oh yeah, didn't take us. Did you go to sleep when we went, Emma?
No, not straight away. I had a couple of hours there in the evening and then I jumped on live.
Do you have a sleeping problem? Do you know when I have a drink? Because I've got ADHD, right? And when I have a drink, everybody thinks I'm on. So I didn't do all, did they? Bloody hell, you didn't even. I don't do that. I'll even do a hair strand test.
You know how many times I've been questioned about actually it's a man.
No, it's because you was making a cigarette and they thought you were chopping something. Should have said you were making a Sunday dinner. Yeah, so basically when I have a drink it makes me hyperactive, so I can't sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's alcohol as well, though. Because I get like that.
Yeah. Oh, anyway.
You have to stop a hangover. So I think apparently drink 2 litres of water before you go to bed.
Yeah, that's a good idea, isn't it? Sometimes I have milk. Is that all right? Yeah. No point lying in my stomach afterwards, is there? I should do that before.
I get really bad hangovers the next day.
Yeah, they're horrible. If it's weekend, I just do dog. Oh God, I was hanging on that train. I tried to have a can in Ems's, but I get acid reflux as well. So I drank. So I drank all my Gaviscon and my Rennies. So I thought I need to do Everett dog or something. So I had that, and on train it was torture. I had anxiety and everything. It's horrible the next day, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah, I get that anxiety, innit? Like I'm dying the next day.
Oh God,
If you're having vodka, She drink vodka, innit? That's like lethal, man.
Me, I drink cans of Stella, me.
Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah, but then I had some gin or something as well.
Yeah, it was like an orange gin, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was nice. Oh yeah, and then someone screen recorded, right? And because I says, "Oh, can I have a bit of that? This is taking ages to kick in, do you know, because I need about 10 cans to feel it." And everybody thought I took a tablet. I went, "What are you on about? Of any what with chewing? You don't chew tablets, do you?"
That's what people always say to me when I have a real bad hangover or I'm really drunk. Oh my God, she's taking diazepam. I'm like, are you here? You're not even here. How do you even know?
No, that's fair.
I'm taking nothing, man. Just alcohol. I think people seem to think they know me more than that I know myself.
No, it's annoying how you have to like explain yourself as well. I won't question what anyone's doing. I'll be like, oh, they're having a laugh. Look, it's bank holiday. They went over to me and they're having a laugh. It was like absolutely fabulous and not questioning what it's like. They're like,
you know what it is, though, Mad Hatter? People get jealous because you had all those viewers, and that's what it is.
Yeah, it's silly.
Like I said, Jack would straight away be in Emma's kitchen again.
Yeah.